You who went to perform in Nakuru.
This is the love story of Rotich,
Oh, you have a timetable?
a Kenyan married to Jing, a Chinese lady, for over a decade now.
They played rich songs, and now one day 浏阳河Thursday高山流水. Hi, welcome.
你好.
你好.
Good morning, how are you?
Fine.
Am I lost?
没 no 对的.
This is where Henry Rotich lives.
对，这是我
Yeah,
的
Mr.
家。
and Mrs. Where I come from, we have to shake hands.
对，握手。你好，欢迎欢迎。
Ah, how are you like that?
你好。
Ah, 你好.
你好。
Hi. So unazungumza English,
Chinese,
Chinese,
Kalenjin,
Kalenjin.
Kiswahili.
Hey, you're master of language.
you also can do. You can do.
Actually, I want to learn Chinese.
She can teach you.
Yeah.
You will teach. I'll come.
Yeah. So here, we are blessed with the two children. This is Owen, the firstborn, and then Wendy. You can see she was very, very young at that time.
That is 100 days.
Yeah, yeah. So she was 100 days old. Do you remember when we first started dating?
We met in China 1999. And the time he was in China already 1 year. And 1999, I joined the university. So we met in the same university.
The pair had fallen for each other after Henry Rotich was sent to China to learn Mandarin as part of his government job.
Chinese was a very difficult language. I was actually literally illiterate for the first time in my life because I could not read, I could not write, I could not say anything.
One of my classmates, she came from another city to visit her mom and also told me, let us go to a place, I introduce you another friend. Then I say, who? Then she said, oh, it's a foreigner. Oh, I said, no, my English is so poor, let me don't go. But my friend's English is so nice, and she studied English as a major. So I said, no, please, let me don't go. Then she just insists, no, we need to go to see my mom, see my friend. Yeah, so then at last we went together to his room. Yeah, and from that time, we knew each other.
And so when she met me and started teaching me Chinese, and I started teaching English, so over time, we really found that we had a lot in common, especially on helping each other.
7 years is not a short time, and I'm sure it's also become like not only friends, and become like a relative and a big brother. So, at the time he decided to come back to Kenya, I see now left me behind. it was for me it's so sad. So yes, at that time when he said I was his second degree, I think I need to marry him.
里面有谁？还有谁？
先开始
爷爷。You're writing in Chinese?
Yeah.
It took him many weeks to get his language skills good enough to meet Jing's father over enough filled lunch, at which he asked for his blessing.
grandmother.
grandmother.
Yeah.
So,
And in Kalenjin
Gogo.
is Gogo.
Yeah. In Kiswahili?
In Kiswahili it's Nyanya
Nyanya.
au Bibi.
Oh, Bibi.
Wait.
Yeah.
Nyanya.
Apparently, his mastery of Mandarin was enough.
Yeah, even the time I married him and so many friends and relatives, they worried, oh my goodness, you go that far, and how long time you can come back to visit us, and are you sure they can treat you nicely? Are you sure you'll be happy there? But that I never doubt it. I never think about it even too much, like what they worried.
My aunt and my brother had come to attend our graduation. When I was graduating, I invited them to China, and they came and they interacted with the Chinese. So already they had some knowledge about Chinese people. And so when we arrived here, she was quite a welcoming person, so she could easily fit in the society. Yeah. So we find that Chinese actually, the way they look at Africans is quite welcoming. And also even Africans here, they are quite welcoming. So the Kenyans, they welcome. If you're a foreigner, you feel that you are being received by the society. So we didn't see a lot of difficulties. Owen is the artist. And,
This is so small.
yeah. This is Owen when he was very young.
Yes.
We had gone to
Attend
a friend's
Kenyan
wedding.
friend's wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A decade later, the couple are living in the Kenyan capital city, proud parents to 2 children.
And this one we have. This is a very important Chinese sport.
毽子，我不太会踢。Yeah. Yes.
You see, in winter it gets so cold, so you
Yeah.
go out and you play this. You feel warm.
Yeah. Oh my.
Very nice.
Jing now teaches Mandarin at the Confucius Institute based at the University of Nairobi, one of an estimated 10,000 Chinese nationals who have moved to the East African country. Their family provides one snapshot of the growing links between Chinese and Kenyans, propelled somewhat by China's massive investment in the country. It is a pattern seen across the continent. Back in 2000, China-Africa trade amounted to $10 billion US. That figure is now believed to have crossed the $300 billion US mark. The couple believe that Kenya is changing. According to Rotich, the pace of development is progressing well.
When President Kibaki came into office, he came to China and with a whole leadership of government. And we were invited as students to go and meet them in our Kenyan embassy in Beijing. And we were telling them about how China, the roads, how beautiful and all that. And one of the things I remember is we asked them to try and also do the same here in Kenya. So when I came back to Kenya, I could see a lot of things just change.
I came here 2009. I still remember the time I went to his hometown. The road, boom, 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 boom. I was missing China road, and I went to Sika Road, and they started from that time. They built that highway, right, for Sika Road. So and now you see it's so nice, and now you see another expressway from here to the Mombasa Road, right? And even every time I teaching at the University of Nairobi, through the window, I can see this road. Wow, so nice. Yeah, the way you cannot see the end from to that side, another side, but you can see so many cars that are running up and down, go down, come up. Yeah, that time I feel very, very good. I can see we have a big hope in Kenya.
The other day we traveled by SGR to Mombasa, and it's a lot of I'll call it tourism travel. By the time you leave Syokimau and you are going, you're seeing a lot of going through the Savo, all this. So it's a nice experience. And I think you also see transportation.
And with more Chinese than ever before arriving in Kenya,
You are eyeing his.
larger efforts are being made to overcome the cultural gap.
Horizontal turning, vertical, and it's mouth, 口, the fourth tone, yeah,
The Confucius Institute, where Jing works, is one of the Chinese government-funded programs which they hope will help smooth relations between Chinese and Kenyans.
Since 2009, I teach at the University of Nairobi. That time, not many students learn Chinese, but now many, yes. And we have daytime class, evening class, and so many different, even certificate, BA, bachelor degree. And like this year, I teach the first year students, and more than 30 students joined my class. And you see, they start from zero. And only 3 classes, they did a very good writing job. Yes, even the way you when they show you their attitude, and even the numbers in your classroom, you feel excited. And the way the work they done, every time you feel the time you used is so, yes, it's nice for each other. And you feel happy, and students, at least, they got something, and from different culture and language.
For the Kenyans who study here, the hope is that they will go on to get well-paid jobs in Chinese companies. For the Chinese, this is a strong statement that the country plans to have strong ties with Kenya for the long run. Jing says, though she misses China, Kenya is her home now. My name is Enoch Sikolia, and this is the Kenyan Historian.